Hi there, and welcome to my next video on my YouTube channel, Natural Harmony with Lorelei. I hope you have a great day, and maybe you have some time to sit and relax and watch the video. I hope that is the case. Or maybe you're on the road somewhere and you still want to watch. You want to watch something, and well, today's topic is about divorce, and and how to stay true to yourself. And maybe that's even the reason that you are going through a divorce or that somebody is going through a divorce. It doesn't have to be you as a viewer, but it may be somebody else in your surroundings, or perhaps you have gone through it as well. I have gone through a divorce, and and I can only say that I think divorce is almost a common word, actually, sadly enough. But it's such a contradictive word because it can mean so many things. It can be hurtful. It can be grieving. It can bring happiness. It can bring freedom. It's so such one word that can bring so much emotions with it because it's so personal and it's so different for everybody. So yet again, it's a very important phase that you're going through in your life because I mean, when you got married, that wasn't the intention at all. So well, I presume not. So, but before I will talk more about it, and I will show you the nature around it. I will flip my screen, and I will show you the surroundings where I am. Of course, I'm always choosing a nice piece of nature to walk and talk with you about the topic of that day. So I will flip the screen, and then I will be seeing you on the other side of the screen of the phone. Well, actually, yes, I am doing this with my phone. It's not even a big camera. It's my iPhone, and it's doing its thing. So I'll be flipping the screen from my phone, and I'll be seeing you on the other side. Right, so here I am. I did flip the screen and I'll be showing you around where I am. It's autumn, as you probably can see of all the leaves on the on the floor already, and I'm probably going to see more colors of the trees. That clearly says it's autumn. And with that, um, I wanted to talk more about the topic that I just told you about divorce, a word that I believe can carry so many contradictions and for some it's heartbreak and or confusion and sometimes even shame. I've heard of that as well, and well, that's not what it's supposed to be. Of course, you should not be ashamed of a divorce of because of something that once you went in so happily didn't turn out the way you hoped it would be and you trusted it would be. So no shame necessary there as far as I see it. And of course, this is what my channel is about how my viewings on things, my experiences I share, um, things the way I see them, and but also about how you see them. That is, if you reply to it, if you give me a comment, and we can talk more about that. And but yet again, oh, it's raining, starting to rain. Okay, never mind. I'm a diehard, no problem. So yeah, and for others, it brings divorce can bring clarity, a relief of a relief, and a relief of yeah, a sense of self discovery, rediscovering yourself. It can bring so much, and and of course, I'm not here to tell you how you should feel because I'm here just to share what I learned from my divorce. And actually, previous to that, I was in a relationship for 13 years, so we weren't married, but you can call that also a kind of a divorce, I presume. And but this is for today. I wanted to emphasize the contradictions that divorce can bring. Now, of course, I don't know you, and I don't know how you stand in life, and with what values and which habits, and the way you look at yourself and what you think you need for yourself. But I'm a person who I always refuse um, to shrink, rather to I can adjust to certain things, but not to make somebody else feel comfortable while I remain very uncomfortable. I think that's not the way it should be. Well, not in a relationship, not in your marriage. I don't think that is the way it's supposed to be. Let me see. Let me walk here now a bit. 'Cause I can choose. I can choose a path. Well, that's symbolical, isn't it? You can choose a path in life as well. But but honestly, I refuse also to comply and to compromise when it's very one-sided. I mean, that's not a compromise anymore. That's like giving in, and you have to be so sharp on that to see the difference between the things, because you want to be good, you want to be okay, you want to be nice, you don't want to rock no boats, because that's where you're not in a relationship for that. And yeah, it still might turn out that way, that you need to be stronger and be more um, yeah, mere stick to your point and to what you're supposed to do and what you hoped you would have to do. And I believe that kind of refusal, um, I think that's actually um, was one of the reasons my marriage ended, because it was too much. It wasn't anymore, as I said, it wasn't more complying anymore, but I just had to change into a different person. And I married somebody from a neighboring country, but with different habits, of course, different values, even. And that's all nice and well, but we both knew we came from different countries and we both come from different kind of upbringing. So, I mean, it comes both, you have to meet each other somewhere along the line. And I felt I had to shrink too much and I had to comply too much. And I just had to become somebody I was not. And that can't be. No matter the love is there and no matter how complicated, because you've actually built a life. We have 3 children. And but it didn't feel like a marriage anymore. It didn't feel like a free choice and about a free being free and happy in a relationship. And I got very confused because I never thought that would happen to me. Not after having 3 children together. That means something. I mean, you don't do that just like that. Well, I don't. And and there were some other things hanging in the air, and then you have to all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, you come to a moment that you have to decide. Well, I can't give in more than what I'm doing now, and I can't change myself more than I do now. Actually, I don't want to change myself more than what I do now, because there's nothing left of me anymore after a while. So that's why I think that my title was from this video, if I'm correct, as a divorce and the choice to stay true to yourself, because it's still a choice that you have to make, and it's not an easy one. But I believe if you really want to really be happy from deep down inside, um, you have to be honest with yourself. And yes, it can become very complicated. Divorce can be very nasty, complicated. Some people, they divorce smoothly. Ha, hallelujah for them. It didn't happen for me that way, but it's not even all the practical things, but it's also the contradictory emotions that you have. I mean, for me, it was I was heartbroken at one point and relieved at the same time, and I felt lost. I felt like I was losing things, and at the same time I felt free to, well, to in time that I knew other things will happen again in my life and will come. And I'm not talking about love or another man, but situations where I can be myself by with other people or other situations. That's, I mean, that is so important. So I guess it's what I wanted to share here with you, is what I learned is that, staying true to yourself is not selfish. It's not selfish at all. It's rather courageous, and that's how I see it. Because it took a lot of courage to see things for what they were, and to believe in your own gut, and to have trust in yourself that you have the right judgment here about yourself and about your life. So yes, it causes pain, it causes conflict, it causes, as you said, an ending, because that's what divorce is. But yet again, it also brings peace, and it's you don't mean you don't wake up immediately and feel peaceful. Far from it, of course not, because there's too much that had happened before you come to this conclusion. But I hope that whatever you are, wherever you are in a relationship that doesn't feel so good, I hope you don't lose yourself when you stand your ground, and I hope instead you find yourself. And and I must say that finding doesn't happen all at once, as I just said, but it sneaks up in moment by moment, and it happens to you moment by moment. And before you realize it, you can laugh again, really laugh from deep down inside, and your chest is free and your stomach is nerve free, and that makes so much, I believe. So if you are in a space like that, and I mean that somewhere between feeling hurt and feeling sad, and still freedom, you feel a sense of freedom as well coming your way. It's okay to feel all of it. It is. It's normal. You feel all of it, and it's also okay to grieve and to stumble and fall and get up again, and it's all part of it. And it's all a part of, yeah, remaining very true to yourself. I can't say it any other way. And I believe that that kind of personal freedom, you won't have it immediately again, and but it is so gentle at the end of the day. It is so much warmer and friendlier for you than any anxiety and giving in is because your heart will open up, and it will catch up with your choice in time. It's well, maybe it's a poetic way of saying it, but that's what it is. Your heart will catch up with you, and you will feel at ease, and you feel peace inside again one day. So by saying that, I really hope that you can be patient with yourself first and foremost, and be kind. I mean, that is if you're going through a divorce, of course. If you're not, you're not, and good for you. And but if you do, people around you, they might want to hear these kind of words, and they might comfort them as well and give them some encouragement and some empowerment. So that'll be good for them, and it's something you can give them. You can give to them. So stay patient with yourself or with the person you think is going through it. Stay kind, stay true, and of course, take care of yourself. Take very, very good care of yourself and your loved ones. And I hope I'll be seeing you on my next video. Bye.